Hey everybody, welcome back to Durbin's Bourbon. I'm Joe.
And I'm Josh.
This is just a short little clip. The wife and I did a trip back to Kentucky. We just got back last week. Today is September 2nd. We got back about, 4 days ago, 5 days ago.
When this comes out, it'll be full-on bourbon month.
Bourbon Heritage Month in September. So yes, I'm just doing a little shout out for our trip. We did go back there looking at where we want to retire to.
And if you don't know, if you don't watch the show, no, I'm not his wife. He's married to Maegan.
Yep.
Just clarifying.
There are comments and there are people concerned. If you look back through our videos, the wife has been on here. My sister-in-law has been on here. He's just my bestest pal in the whole world. So, we are looking at relocating Durbin's Bourbon back home to Kentucky. It is where my lineage is from, where my family's from. Got to visit my mom's grave and see some of the family where they come from down in the hollers of Kentucky.
Sounds sketchy.
One of the coolest moments, and as I get to speak this, I get goosebumps. So the wife and I are looking at properties. We're looking at regions where we want to settle. Is it Lexington, outside of Lexington, to Louisville, to Lawrenceburg, where Wild Turkey's made, Danville, amazing little town, Bardstown, another amazing little city. They're all amazing cities with amazing people. I don't want to say too much because everybody will be wanting to move there. But anyway, we found the area we want to generally retire to, so that's where we're going to settle, Central Kentucky. On a whim, my wife says, why don't we go ahead and hit Wild Turkey? We're not far. We had ice cream in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, at a little ice creamery. Can't remember her names, the gal that owned it, but we went in, had ice cream. It was amazing. It was really good.
When is ice cream bad?
Exactly, that's true. But anyway, so we had ice cream in this little ice creamery in Lawrenceburg, just outside. It's only about 5 minutes from Lawrenceburg to the Wild Turkey Distillery. And my amazing wife's like, we're so close to the distillery. Why don't we shoot in there? You can look around, see if you can find something for you and Josh. Because as the tour goes, we go through, I'm getting stuff from my boy here because I can't help it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, Jimmy Russell's not going to be there. He's busy. He's 87, approximately 87 years old. The man is busy. He's got a lot on his plate. He does show up to the distillery from time to time. So, make a long story a little shorter, we go ahead and walk in there, go in there. I go to the restroom. My wife is standing there and she looks over. I walk right past the man, Jimmy Russell.
I wish I could have seen
I didn't even see him. I see another YouTuber, and Instagram is Firebird Bo. We follow each other and we comment. So I see him and I go, hey,
he works there, right?
He's a tour guide.
Yeah.
Yep. So I see Bo there, and he knows me. I know him. I'm like, Bo. And I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. I come back, and I come out, and I see Bo again. I'm like, Firebird Bo. That's his Instagram handle for all you out there. If you pull up Firebird Bo, you'll see him. He's a tour guide at Wild Turkey. Great guy. Amazing guitar player. Played with Montgomery Gentry for many, many years and toured with him. Great guy. So him and I are chatting. And lo and behold, my wife is trying to get my attention and say, there's some old guy in a chair over there and his picture's all over the place. I think he's important. I turn around and I see Jimmy Russell, the master distiller for Wild Turkey.
So awesome. The
most senior master distiller in the world. Let that sink in for a minute. I got goosebumps. It's freaking me out. So, I pick up a couple bottles. the flagship bourbon for Wild Turkey is Wild Turkey 101. I use it in my cocktails. Actually having it in an old fashioned right now. I grabbed 2 bottles, one for me, one for my boy, of course. I can't
buddy.
have him part of it. And I grab a plaque. And so I get in line. There's a guy comes in and he has him sign like 10 bottles. He's just on a chair.
Always that guy.
He's just on a chair. Jimmy Russel, master distiller, signing away. What can I do for you, son? Boop, boop, boop. So finally it's my turn. It wasn't long. I was talking to Bo and we were chatting and stuff. So I get my turn. I go up and I have him sign 2 bottles in the plaque. He makes fun of the t-shirt that I'm wearing at that moment in time. It was a Buffalo Trace Distillery t-shirt that I had just purchased the day before at Buffalo Trace. I was speechless and I didn't know what to say, except I chuckled like an idiot because I don't know. Here this icon is teasing me. He was a gracious gentleman, said he's friends with all of them. All the distillers are great friends. Harlan Wheatley's over at Buffalo Trace. Freddie Johnson, who has his own soda pop now that you can mix with your bourbons, and he mentioned him in specific and said, you know, Freddie's a great guy over there. I love him. He's got his own soda. You should try that. And I'm like, I have. So it was pretty entertaining. But anyway, I'm going to include in this video the photos and the video of him signing and I appeared to be like a 6-year-old meeting the Beatles or something. Right. I don't know. I was
like you met Mickey Mouse for the first time.
Yes.
He doesn't put this in the bag. Goes, oh, I don't want to smudge it.
Right. I was beside myself. And Jimmy, being the gentleman, when he signs these with the gold pen that he uses, he's like, son, don't be careful. Don't smudge it for about 15 minutes. And I'm like, yes, Mr. Russell. And so then the plaque, he's like, what do you want me to put on it, son? And I'm like, I don't know. Is this your name? He would have put to Joe. What an idiot. To Joe from Jimmy Russell. No, I don't know. I'm totally gone at that point in time. You'll see that in the video. Get a good chuckle at it, you know. The video is proof that I did really meet him and he signed it for me in that moment in time.
That's pretty cool.
Just make sure it dries good.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
It was a great trip. We look forward to going back. Josh and I are planning a trip next year, 2022, to Kentucky. We'll hit those places. I hope that Jimmy is when we hit Wild Turkey. I really do.
I want a picture with Jimmy.
No kidding.
God.
So this was just a little shout out. It was an amazing trip. It was the highest humidity and temperature that Kentucky had seen for quite some time. It was good for us to experience it. I was fine. I was so happy to be where I was at. I didn't even care. I'm like, my skin's glistening. It's okay. I'll have a cold beer or a whiskey and it's good. The wife, however, it was a little rough, but she's a trooper.
Yeah.
We'll wrap this one up. I'm having Wild Turkey 101, not the bottle that Jimmy signed. It's unopened. It is another bottle of the same juice as an old fashioned, and Josh is sipping on some whiskey.
That I finished.
He finished it. So
I guess I could.
there's a little tipple in there.
We'll do this.
A little water. You want some of my old fashioned?
Nah.
Just a little, a little shootout for all those watching and for our vacation.
Your whiskey nerds like us, you'll appreciate meeting Jimmy Russell.
Yeah, it was a big deal. So, videos included in this clip, and we'll wrap this one up. As always, enjoy your whiskeys and bourbons.
Any way you like.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, pal.